Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to download the firmware to esp32 by web page. Okay, let's look at my computer, how to do it step by step. And you can see this is the KCSV3 online guide that have showed the esp32 download tool. But this program running on Windows operation system because our YouTube fans that told us how to download from our Apple Mac OS such as Macintosh and Mac computer. So we can use our web browser and to download. So you can use any operation system. You can just use your web browser. So let's look at. And the first, I will use King Kong AIO hybrid. Just this board for a demo how to download to this esp32 by this USB-C interface. And the first I should download the firmware, and where to find the firmware you can see in our King Kong form. You can download the KCSV3 firmware if you have used esp32 S3. If you are using esp32 not S3, so you can download the firmware from this link. That is KCSV2 firmware system. Okay, and the AIO hybrid is esp32 S3, so I just click this room. And that you can see the newest firmware always on the top of the topic. So just 3.22 is the newest. So in this web page, find which board module you are using. I'm using AIO hybrid, so I download this firmware. So download, you can see that it download complete. It's very fast. And you just choose your board model at this web page. And after download, you can open this file and unzip it, because this is zip file. After you unzip, you will find this bin file. This is a firmware file. So I just download it here, download photo. So let's look at the next. You can just use this ESP home IO device tool, copy and paste it here. Open this web page, and you can see that can connect to your ESP device, such as esp32 or esp32 S3. And you can see, click connect. This is no device because I don't power on of my board and have not connected with the USB-C cable. So cancel. And also you can see this have some important issue that have listed. If you are using esp32 S3 board, you don't need to install any driver. But if you are using esp32 not S3 board, so you need to download this CH340, this chip we are using. So if you are using Windows OS, so download this link. So if you are using Apple Mac OS, download this link. This driver only install one time. So that will install to your computer. Because now I'm using esp32 S3, so I don't need to install any driver. Just close it. Just let's power on of my board. So you can see this AIO hybrid, and you can use any King Kong board. Just if you are using esp32 S3, this is a USB-C cable, and this one will connect to my computer, and this one will connect it here. Just at here, so you can see, connect it here, and this connect to my computer USB port. Just where you have running the esp32 download tool, this computer, and power on. Okay, let's back to my computer. And now you can see, I can enable this speak. You can see click connect, and you will see that have auto detect the USB port because I have connected to my computer. And click connect. You can see that have connected, and you can click install and choose where is your firmware. I choose this one. Okay, you can see this is firmware I have downloaded. So I just click open. And now you can click install. So that will be connection, eraser, and download. So it's very easy. So you just not need to install any client application in your computer. So you can see this have how much percent have installed here. Okay, install complete. This is very easy. And at the last, you should power off and power on again. So this program will be running. You can see with format that the OLED is show the welcome information, and that will show the Ethernet IP address and the Wi-Fi IP address later. So this is running. Okay. So this is a normal step. It's very easy. But sometimes if your esp32 S3 not in bootload mode, so you can see that have a note. This have a step. If download feature or can't detect your USB port, you just do these 5 steps. Power off controller and hold on the DW, just download button. Don't remove your finger, and power on controller and release your finger, and this controller will enter the bootload mode again. How to do with it? I will show you. Just the first, power off. And you can see this have a download button. This is you can see. Just this one, the right one is DL. It's just same as this DW, just download. So we can hold on this button, just do this step. The first, power off controller, and the second, hold on, and the third, power on, and release your finger. Okay. This time, the controller will enter the bootloader again, so the USB port will be detected, and you can just use this WebTor directly. You can see connect, and you can see this can be connected the USB port. That will be very easy. Okay, this is how to use the ESP WebTor to download firmware to esp32 S3 or esp32. If you have any questions, you can leave me a message to us. Thanks for watching.